says cozy than breakfast in bed. Pancakes with tons of butter, maple syrup, and bacon. But I'm a cookie girl, so I'm gonna have to take breakfast and turn it into a cookie. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm gonna do it. Coming up next. And welcome to Turtles Tasty Treats, where we make baking from scratch easy. Today, I'm really excited to share with you my Maple Bacon Pancake Cookie. We're going to take a few ingredients that include bacon, maple syrup, and tons of butter to create a tasty treat. The ingredients that you would need are 1.5 cups of unsalted butter, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of maple extract, 2 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and 10 strips of candied maple bacon crumbled up. Stop! Let me tell you how to make candied bacon. What you need is 10 strips of bacon, 3/4 cups of light brown sugar, 2 cups of maple syrup, and 2 teaspoons of black pepper. What you're going to do is you're going to spread your bacon out on a wired baking tray on top of a baking tray that is lined with parchment paper. You're going to put your light brown sugar, your maple syrup, and your pepper on top of your bacon. You're going to cook it in the oven for 15 minutes. Then you're going to take it out and flip the bacon. And then you're going to do it all over again, adding your maple syrup, your light brown sugar, and your pepper. You're going to pop it back in the oven for 15 minutes, let it completely cool, and you've got candied bacon. To mix up my ingredients, I'll be using my KitchenAid stand mixer fixed with my paddle attachment, a large bowl, a whisk, and a spatula. Now, I'm going to set my oven to 375 degrees. I'm going to start by adding my butter to my bowl. Next, I'm going to add my sugar to my butter, and then I'm going to cream the two together. Let's mix it up. Now I'm going to add my light brown sugar to my creamed butter, and let's mix it up. Taking my spatula, I'm going to scrape down the sides of my bowl. I want to make sure that the butter, the 2 sugars are all mixed together well. I also want to make sure I get the bottom of the bowl as well. And let's mix it up. Now I'm ready to add the eggs to my mix. I like to crack my eggs in a separate bowl. That way, if there's a bad egg or a shell falls in, it falls in my separate bowl and not my cookie dough. So I'm going to add 1 egg in, and then I'm going to mix it together by itself. Let's mix it up. Now I'm ready to add my second egg into my bowl. And I'm going to add it to the cookie dough. And now I'm going to mix it up again. Now I'm ready to add my vanilla to my cookie dough. And I'm going to mix it up. Next, I'm going to add my maple extract to my cookie dough. And let's mix it up. Now I'm ready to add my salt, baking soda, and baking powder to my flour. Taking my whisk, I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. Now I'm going to add my flour to my cookie dough, a little at a time, mixing in between each time that I add my flour. Let's mix it up. Taking my spatula again, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of my bowl just to make sure everything is incorporated together one last time. And let's mix it up. Now I'm ready to remove my cookie dough off of my paddle. Now we're ready to add our candied bacon to our cookie dough. Taking my ice cream scoop, I'm going to go ahead and scoop out my cookie dough and place it on my parchment lined paper about 2 inches apart. Now that all my cookie dough balls are on my baking tray, I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to place it on top of each cookie ball. That way, when it bakes in the oven, it will rise but still be flat. Now, in order for my cookies to bake in the oven and not spread, I'm going to go ahead and chill my cookie dough for 30 minutes in the refrigerator. Now that our cookies have cooled in the refrigerator, we are ready to bake them for 9 minutes. Now that our cookies are out of the oven, we're going to let them cool on the baking tray for 5 minutes. Now that our cookies have cooled on the baking tray, I now can move them to the cooling rack where they can cool completely. And now it's time to taste our tasty treat. It's so good. It's so good. Breakfast in one bite. I'll see you in the next one and subscribe for more.